We're back again, guys, with another video. So today we won't be focusing on the market, but rather than showing you guys how to set your TradingView account. Okay, so for those who don't know where to find it, you can just say www.tradingview.com, or you can just Google TradingView. It is going to direct you into their website page. Okay, so once we are in, you just select chat, ne? Then you'll get something like this. Okay, so first thing, we need to make it look clean, just like on my previous videos. When I analyze, I have something cleaner on my screen rather than these whole complicated things which can even confuse you. Okay, so first thing, we are going to remove this panel here. So to have it removed, you're gonna simply click this one here. Okay, then again, now we have got the indicators here. So I'm someone who's using press action, and I don't want all this messy stuff on my screen. So you're gonna have to say right click, then remove indicators. Okay, so now I've removed the indicators. So the next thing is that I'll say right click again, then I'll come here to my settings. Okay, so these are my settings. Then I'll say appearance. You see these vertical lines and horizontal lines, ne? So if you want to remove them, you simply click this thing here, then make it disappear like that. Then the horizontal line again, you see, because once I do this, those lines are going to appear. So now your chart is no longer clean, ne? So it has to be at 0. Then you press OK. So since this is not a paid account, it's a free account, so these ads will keep on popping. You just have to close them whenever they pop, but it's not something that can disturb you while you're analyzing. Okay, so another thing that we will be doing is to have our tools here so that we don't struggle when we need our tools. Okay, so now we are going to need our trend line. Then this is how we edit. Okay, so what else can I take from this? The horizontal line. Okay, you see when I click the add section, these things are coming here. Okay, so now I'll need the horizontal ray. So these are the things that I normally use. So even the cross line, I do use it. Okay, so now let me come here and see what is it that I can take. Okay, so from this section, I'm not gonna take everything. So then here we're gonna take brush. Okay, then here we're gonna take the rectangle. I think I'm done from this point. Then here I'm gonna take the eraser. Okay, so here I'm gonna take the long position and the short position. Yeah, so I think these are the tools that I use on TradingView. Okay, so now we are continuing. So now we're gonna have to add our time frames. Okay, so I normally use the daily chart. There's also the weekly chart. Then for hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so these are the time frames that I use, because normally when I analyze, I start from the daily. But if I want to see the overall direction, maybe it's a weekend and I need to see the direction in much clearer view, I'll have to use the weekly time frame. But mostly I start from the daily. Okay, so from here you're gonna have to come to this section here. This is a full screen. If you want to be you and your charts, you're gonna have to click this section. It's gonna be you and your charts, nothing else. Okay, so now when I click it, something like this is going to pop up. So now it seems like everything is in order. So for us to continue first, I will have to show you guys what to do when you want to search for any pair that you want to analyze, or in this, or whatever that it is, ne? So let's say now I want to check Nasdaq 100, ne? You will just type in N A S, you see. So now it is appearing here. It is much simpler when you are doing it like that. You don't have to exit your full screen and go back, guys. Okay, so now I've got my structure on the daily time frame, right? So if you want to zoom this thing in and out, you're gonna have to use your mouse to do it like this. Okay, you see now I'm able to see it well rather than when it is big. So you can also navigate these things here, okay, to check the position of your structure. Okay, so now this is my trend line. Okay, so when I connect it, I'm going to connect it from this point. Okay, so it is much clearer. So I'll still do the same here. Okay, so now I've got my clean charts with me rather than those complicated things. Okay, so here's a horizontal ray. I use it to highlight my highs and low. Okay, so this is my high, right? So here still I can have my lows and up until above me. So which means when this is my high, I can make this as my low, and also it can serve as a support and resistance, guys. Okay, so this is the horizontal one. Remember, these ones are the horizontal rays, so I can use it this one like this, you see, to highlight those points where the market used to turn. Remember when I checked the NAS 100 in the previous weeks, it was failing to break this high, ne? So then it had a drop to this line here. Then when it had a drop to this line here, that's when it continued to break the new highs. Okay, so this is how I use the horizontal one, but normally I like to use the horizontal rays. Okay, because I prefer having clean charts than everything that's going to confuse me here. I prefer to use the horizontal ray. So, so that's what I normally use. So here I have got my eraser and brush. So I'll just show you how I use my brush. I normally use it like this to highlight what the market will do in future. Okay, something like this. Okay, so when I have something like this, I can simply say, since the market has been touching my lines here, one, first touch, okay, right touch, second touch, third touch is here, fourth touch. So and then this is our fifth chart. So which means we're gonna have to expect the market to come somewhere here before it can continue to go up and break those new highs. You understand? So we're gonna have to expect it to come at least to that point. Okay, so that's how I use these things. So here I've got my eraser. Okay, eraser, I can use it to delete all the drawings that I've made. Okay, so the long position and the short position, this is how I use it. Okay, so let's say now the market is here and I anticipate a buy. I can use it like this. Okay, this is the take profit and this is the stop loss. The very same thing applies to the short position, guys. So it is quite easy to use it. So here is the rectangle. Okay, but this rectangle I can use it like this to 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 draw my support and resistance. Okay, I can use it like this. See, so as long as you are having a clean chart, everything is going to work for you guys. So when you want to switch to your time frames, it is quite easy. Even that one, it is quite easy. So as long as you have managed to add them, then you're not gonna have any problem, guys. Okay, so I think